Now, okay, welcome everyone to one more week of light languages. We are in the week 62, and I'm here with another light languages ambassadors. Our purpose and mission is to spread the light languages in the world and raise the frequency in all the kingdoms and realms, including ours. Today we are going to start, usually we start with a grounding meditation, but today we are going to say some blessings to begin with, to create some protection. From the very beginning, we are going to create a wonderful protection. So I will let my brother Wesley to start with that. Whenever you want, go ahead, brother.
Aya suata, hai suata, tanuata, kiata tunaka, mama maiata, sabatuaka, kunaka, tiata, tanuata, eata, nama maeoata, koata tuata, sabata, sabasioata, koata, kashibapa, shibapa, Shiba papa mama ua ia hoa mama ia hoa tuaka kiua tuaka kaka kia tatuaka kaka kasona ia satunata kasona ia tunata nama ia tuata Pasasa tua taku kaho ya tanu masa tunaka tanu nami mama masu sanu sani yati yata nama kao ata kosata na ti yata ho aho papa hu. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Veronica. We cannot hear you, Veronica.
Okay. Now?
Now we can hear you now.
Okay. Tikiringale renimi tirimbi bebe yani amashui diri andare reya pakuku amisi ni anadie. Opoiri ni anango riara tisiri ni ningiri apikiri apishutu popo irini na nainkiri meshi tirine na yo apayoni. Si diri ambairini ambikiri manini anko yitiri ashu purumo ini indiri tishtie. So kambare ne imi anaku kuwa yere nene na koro itiri babo iri nimi shikiri piri anine ankoro yemene sitio. So kokore iri nememba pere ni anashukua tiri nanga kokoma na ne ase yaka imi.
All right, this happens when we raise the energy. Our technology cannot take these high vibrations. Let's wait for a moment and see if her connection comes back. Otherwise, we will proceed with our sister Alison. So yeah, it seems like it got really locked. So Alison, please go ahead. It totally went down.
Herehe na ki sotoesha te tere mena hete. I kana haitoe na hata iza shakimi ni iso ua na hata. I ana hete i koe na hata sata. Imana oi kono o shutui I satire e na atire he. Kono o tō na haa I kina satoira I an o I sanahata. I wakena e te I sashana hatoi kana he I satana. Uvana I no o u shana aka. Imana ha u inehe e I ua e naka.
Thank you, Alison. Yes, while someone is talking, mute yourself, please. Okay, Veronica? This is just because the background sometimes interfere. If you would like to continue with your transmission, Veronica, you are welcome to continue with the blessing because your call completely fell.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I
Energies,
thought
energies. No.
yes.
Energies.
Okay.
When we raise the vibration, that's what happened.
Your energy is too strong, Veronica.
I feel really hot.
Yeah. That's the Lion's
Really,
Gate.
really
Welcome to the Lion's
Okay,
Gate.
let's go ahead with the blessings, please, Veronica.
Okay. Siriara nairia mai. Sirimbori mai naina koida yoneria yu. Bogaye imanana ritaita moeria mai no itako. Tira mai ni ana tua ko atiara mai ne rienara no yako. Ore amani ana kuwa tira pai ne rienna ina yote yoa bole. Sirendia katoria manusi tinke perenonia bole renisi interia tua paia tanua saya. Sanya renenia doria tamia nasi karandoe apaiti reneni setenda no akaye. Borenia mena suri yao pakoneria tanayo shukaya.
Thank you. Okay, Pinar.
Would you like some blessings from me also?
Mm-hmm.
Sikaranto kumasira tarisare uriata useri mirasero tori Haristia, Huristia, Mirase, Husiria, Mirasera, Husare.
Thank you, Pinar. Thank you so much. Elsa. You're muted.
Oh, hi. I said I don't have a light language specifically right now yet, but I recognize some of the channeling.
So they are not coming now? Any light languages
No.
for you? Okay, lovely. All right.
No, but I could understand some parts, Veronica. So
What do you want to mention? What you understood?
no, it's just like I could connect to it because I
see.
sometimes channel things that are very similar, and I could connect to the kind of vibration because it's a vibration that has been with me for many weeks. I don't know that part. I don't know where it comes from, but I know I've been connected to it.
Thank you, Elsa. Thank you. Tawa.
Namayata yakalamata sayata muayata nayalamanay Anamayala Yata Sabayumalanay Lamaya Tapalaya Tamakaya Nasuaya Mata. Thank you.
Thank you, Tawa. Thank you. Would you like to say a blessing, Mona?
I can do a blessing with a singing bowl.
As you like. Or maybe in Arabic, or maybe in any language that you like. As long as it comes from your heart, that's like
Just give me a second.
Sure.
That's a little blessing for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mona. And so we will proceed now with the meditation. I will do the blessing, my blessing, and the meditation together. The meditation is simple. This meditation we do, Pinar, is just imagining a golden light coming to the crown chakra and filling up the whole body with golden light, and then letting the golden light to connect to the center of Mother Earth. I usually say to everyone to don't do this only during this moment that we are in the group, but do it at all times, simultaneously, with everything that you are doing in life, to always feel that connection with the universe, with everything, and with the Mother Earth. We have this tendency, or either to focus a lot in connecting to Mother Earth, or connect more to the universe and the divine. And we usually choose between both of them. And what we should do is to choose both of them at once and connect to both of them at once. We have this natural tendency because we've been programmed this way to focus in one thing at a time. And we can do both at the time and many more things at the time. We can do our daily routines, our daily domestic activities, and also feel the grounding and the connection from the whole divine and Mother Earth. That's why that's what I tend to advise every week, but I don't advise just because I feel like it. It's just, it's because I feel guided all the time to say so. In my daily routine as well, and whenever I'm channeling something for humanity, this message comes through again and again and again. It's like repeating and repeating and repeating, because we so easily disconnect. We so easily disconnect by using our mind and by letting our programming interact in our lives. So they keep repeating that as a reminder. They don't want to be heavy at us. They just want to remind us that is something really, really important. So yes, I'm gonna start with the blessing. In the meantime, use your feeling, imagination, third eye in feeling this energy coming through yourselves and filling up your bodies and connecting the divine to your body, and from your body connecting to Mother Earth. Isha kuhai sia naku sanaki katu nesion mata istinikiti nakunti niakuorana esanaku amakashenta makuta tamakati nama atachenta makupa ba sheshashana kukuta tatanaku amakata makasheta namakuma tae o maesa namakuma sana ishi sheshe nekiatu ana anakite ekete testi anakuta tanamakata. And we do this by taking deep breaths, very deep breaths. In the inhaling, we take this golden energy. In the exhaling, we let all the tension flow right out. All the worries, all the problems, we do send them out with a strong power of intention. We send them out with love, not trying to run from them, but sending love to them and letting them go away. We don't need them. They are only there as signs to let us know about something that we might work on. But we already know them, we already identify them, so we let them go. We let them go. We identify them, we notice them, we discern their existence, but we don't identify ourselves with them. We have this strong tendency to attach to them. We are not them. They are only there like a traffic sign telling us something to look at or something that is there to take care of. Isi iniara nakuhataye. Oma senta nakutatana. Oma senta kutututume. Sistia nakute tatataiseta tanakumata. I'm also feeling that they're saying that many of us, we have the tendency to forget even how to breathe. We forget the breathing, a natural deep breathing with life. Life is breathing, breathing is life. And we have this tendency when things are going on in our life to shrink and not let our lungs expand. And we need to let them expand. We need to let them expand as much as we can. We let them expand because we do expand as we let that expansion in the breathing. It's natural. It's part of the way we are made. He shana uhon stina kutana is om uma estina istina tumatiki ti kututume esti tiana kuote imehi shana kuotitana es anakoma estini tekiano oma estina tak umata istatana kumata are oma hatenta akuma as in mekiti niatu. Yes, it's true, the energy is raising in your planet, is raising a lot. And as the energy raise in your planet, you all on the surface of the planet, you raise as well. For this is of vital importance to have all your chakras balanced, as this vessel mentioned before when he was speaking to his sister Alison. You do need to work on your chakras now, from now and more often, raising your vibrations, paying some attention to them at least once a day. In the morning when you wake up, go one by one, treating one by one each of your chakras and putting all your intention and love for them to get balance, so that they don't have too little energy or too much, just the balance energy that you need, interconnecting each of them. At the end of the exercise, when you finish all of them, put that intention of connecting each chakra to each other, and also connecting the divine and earth to all of them. Not only your body chakras, but also your outer chakras outside of your physical body. You do need to treat all of them. Hikanis yum chikana usa netesh inoko tastina pakititi nitatu mama hu tu sitene tekiti mikititi reiki akuntata shinataku matesh istatana uho une hata. As the energy races in your planet, your things, let's say, that are there still stuck somewhere in your subconscious from your past or any timeline, might be more noticeable. They will come to the surface, and that will create some uncomfortability. You have the power, as over the years you've been training for this, to balance yourself and to treat them. You also have the ability to ask for help when you need some help. That's what you say in the beginning of this group is totally true. You do need each other. That's nothing showing any weakness at all between you humans. The contrary is showing connectedness, is showing unity, because you all create the one. You are all one, but at the same time, you are all interconnected to each other. So do not forget that. You have had this tendency to work only by yourselves for a long time. That was necessary for a period of time, yes, so that you can see and observe all these layers that they were there, stuck from the past, and that you needed to look at. But these are times now to interact with each other and come back to this connectedness that you all have, whether you like it or not. If you offer resistance to this connectedness, you are going to feel that resistance, and that resistance doesn't feel any pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. So do connect with your brothers and your sisters from now on more than ever. You will know who to connect to. You will know who to connect to because you will feel it in your heart. You will easily know who to connect to. So just follow your heart, follow your compass. Hikachi chanakumaha. Seni iki shanamaku metes iono. Heme sanakumata senamakate sankumahata. Ishi ni shanakuma tikitini kia makatu. Tikiti enehitini kia hutamahas inetititi mehi enekititi se. Omoho ontekititi mehi enetahoma. Esanakuti niti atumaha sata oho. Our brothers, the Bluevians, have already done a download message in this vessel before we came today. And this vessel called Ismail will publish that in his YouTube channel. This video will bring that message as he edited in the way that all humans can read it. It has a lot of connection to this message that we brought here to this group. Anna ahanate, ene tekatumatas etatumakatata, esheneti entiki anakuota, ina hannatasauta. The doors are opening in the whole world so that you can now interact with each other more and more also in the physical. So take advantage of it. Take advantage and take this opportunity to create this connectedness to all of your brothers and sisters here on earth with this one purpose of raising the vibration and love in this planet. Nikoa nas anes achu isiniki anatu sata. Let your hearts flow now more than ever. Netas untaihiata. Only then all those dark entities will go away. You create naturally a shield that nothing can destroy, nothing at all, as you go on feeling and acting out of love. Hi nishi neki nakuana shita nakutu. Be love in action. Be love in action. Be love in action. We love you, humans. We love you. Continue your path as you are doing so well. Hi ne tatu ne tao. But it is part of your responsibility to also believe in yourselves. Is when you do so, when you become powerful. Hai ni hatu anata, istinita kuana, itana kuata ne kiintia na huana, shena kuata, huanata. Okay. And yes, so this I felt like it was a collective, the collective of light or something like that they were saying, like ambassadors of light or something like that. And they were like a meeting, they were like in a meeting, and also the ancestors mixing their energies together. I don't pay much attention to that because if I do pay attention to that, I lose the connection from the frequency of what they are trying to really tell me or tell us in general. So let's start with the intentions. Pinar, we will come back to you about these things that you are downloading or writing, because I saw that you are already downloading some codes from the light languages, and they really look beautiful. Let me. So I'm going to pin your screen, and now we can see you much bigger. Unmute yourself if you want to say something, Pinar, about them. Thank you.
That is, I'm drawing the energies right now. When you are doing something, that is the energy starts drawing itself. That is something like that. I'm going to send it as a PDF. So it is, I'm taking the note when you saying what energy downloaded. It is the way that I'm grounding also myself and also understanding.
Perfect.
So I will send all of you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. And yes, let's start with the intention. I'm going to unpin her screen. Remove pin, and then we come back to gallery view. All right. And let's start with the intention for Wesley.
You want me? I'm trying to get myself back to earth now here.
Ask for anything that you want, Wesley.
What I get actually is remembrance.
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 Okay, and when we set the intentions, Pinar, we do unmute all ourselves the microphone because we speak the light languages all at once. So only when only one person is talking, we mute ourselves, and when we do the intentions all together, we unmute the microphones so that we can hear or listen to all the light languages. If you want to bring the ball, Mouna, you are welcome to play it. Any instrument, any musical instrument is welcome to the light languages transmissions. So yes, that's what we do. And let's start whenever you like. Beautiful, beautiful dog. Oh.
Manaya kaya la nata sa amaya takaya ta suya ta shakaya la namata sakaya ta Malia nata to aya anata so ashuya ta kalaya ta samaya kaya
Sanuaya
moya
Ayo
laya aya ta kawira nata shaya ta nasumaya
Chana Makisha Nakuta
Sabaya Tatataya
Horinaku sanaturu matuturu kumati aramaku natayor namakur napapapakur katur natakatukututu imur nakatakupapawu Yamakur natawi mata uma ai tuma ta so chaur maka kuwa takata kur dakaku papa sanaka tuta
Uya sana yama kuwa sana
Yaneki han umai son Osoma is ine hiene enia fine kiene kiamatu mes iorum pakatune hararana tine kia ho horna ise shone katus etauto
Tanua Tatiyata Kasuatata Na Mayatuaka Tanua Siwa Tua Tatana Yatua Pew 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 pew
Tanaya koyate namaya takato no yonaya yekayata yato namaya yo yekayata yani
Mira Seira Mira Sari Toyo Himara Toroso
Yatta yo toro yoto.
Para calabri, de que
Suma ya takaya na suma ya kaya na ta ashuma ya takayuta na kaya na tu sama ya tu kuya na taka sama yo kuya na ta ashuma ya na taka taka tu suma ay sa kaya na suma ya taka tu 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 saha ayuko na ta su kuya na ta su kuya na taka ma ashuma ya to kota na taku
Turra kakuta tapaka tukuta tanakuar makatatata tutura baca kurna takamata kurma sur mata nakuon tatane kia namakuona taine oma taine kia nakuota kia kuanta oma tana tanure ne kuatani makua nata sana oma sana ishana kumana maone sina maua shinara kumata intana kupena kahona ene waneshi oma natana umpais Mana ena oma eka oma ena ote na oma yama ena otana hatana taesti oma sana hana ene ahuonta hata ene hiana kuana kiana wa shene ahuana kiana wanata wana tasana wana tawana maua Shana wana haisha wana te shine kiawa ina wata na wata na wata na
Kanuwa papa ana mahaya uwa pasatua napia pasi papa ya shiba kakania tatua kanaha hanama mama bahia tua tatula yaka kia tatanua samba ya suwa tatanaha kia ta Apayati tata ua tata tatu ta kua ya tua kakati ya tua kata nai ta namaya ta ya satu akatu aka ya ta tua ya tua ka tua ta tuna ka ayu ya ha wa ha sayawa tayawa tawaya katuaka iwata iwa taihuata aya ayuwa yawa
Matika katumas iur
ya
kabatatur
katiya
nataka kututurini kia
tua
kurr
ya tata
makataturrini kien
kiya
tututatatu
ta
matiu dar makatuma tatataka kurr nakatutataka kurr matika watakayo watasha watasha chumas
Pasaya sawaya amaya waya uwa iya patunaka patunaka yang waya wa hati si sunatu taya ta si waya tata waya tunaka ya kaya tuya taya aha Suyata kaya suyata tanaya kaya ha tuata kaya yama mama tatua bunga tatunaka kaya saya mama maya tuaka Sata satuata ha kieta ha katuata na hayata tuwa hayata katuata. See ya. tu, kaya ta. Ki. Brilliant.
This is the forever remembrance.
Through all the octaves. Unlimited transmissions. Unlimited transmissions from all spaces, places within.
Unlimited transmission.
Unlimited transmissions.
After this transmission, we say goodbye.
Yeah. Hoi.
Wow.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We can continue forever, and that's what I love. That's what I love. And this is how much also our souls were wanting to reconnect. Also, this shows so much the reconnection. What we were saying during the channeling. This is so welcome, so needed, and so uplifting. So uplifting. It's incredible. There is a before and an after. Before this transmission and an after, at least in myself. The vibes have changed incredibly. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing because I had that feeling that we could continue forever and ever. And this is why it's so important that we start gathering more and more. So if you feel the call to create your own groups, please do them, because that's what you will be creating. You will be there reconnecting more people, and that will be also connecting yourself to them. So it's all about that. It's all about acting with love, doing the contrary that we've been sort of suffering in the last 2 years with this COVID-19. This situation has been trying to separate us, and now we have to come back together more than ever before, and with our hearts open and with everything that we have learned through this process, because it feels so good, like we just demonstrated. It feels really, really good. It feels really, really good. So yeah, hello. Have you done some more paintings? You're muted, Veronica.
She's been doing other things.
Other things?
Yeah, she's been looking after animals.
That's a very good thing to do as well. That's very nice as well.
We have these baby kittens, and we have 7 of it, and she's been looking after them.
Are they cats?
And yeah, kittens. I have 7 of them, and we're gonna keep one. Yeah, 7. And the one we're gonna keep, she's very, very special little kitten. She's got blue eyes. She got light coming from her eyes, and she chose us. And yeah, so she's been very busy doing other bits and pieces and playing a lot, having fun. Really.
Beautiful, beautiful. Don't stop painting.
Don't stop painting. She ran away.
Elsa.
Oh, I just wanted to say thank you. I have to leave earlier today because I have to wake up very early. So I want to thank you for everything and wish you a good continuation of the channeling. Hopefully I'll meet you from my sleep.
Did you feel that uplifting as well?
Yes.
This transmission?
Yes, yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good.
I will try to continue in my sleep.
Yes, from astral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that my astral doesn't get connected to the dense energy, you know.
Thank you for coming, Elsa. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And have a wonderful time at work tomorrow. Good night. Good night, love.
Bye.
Bye. And now it's Jan. Or if you like to share something that you felt during this transmission. Actually, I'm also seeing these paintings, Alison, that you have started. One second, Jan. There is some sound.
I went for a healing about a month ago, and I don't know what, like, I guess whatever he did or whatever the energies were, I started painting with my granddaughter. So I painted that, but let me show you these. These are my favorite.
Oh, very interesting, very nice. Nebulas,
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, more of the same. Yeah, the space, love it.
And that one, yeah.
Very nice.
I've
They are
never picked up a
nebulas.
paint-
Are
Yeah,
they
I've never-
nebulas?
Yeah, the nebulas.
I've never picked up a paintbrush before in my life. Never.
Remembrance.
No, never in this
And
life.
what about our brother there? Yeah. Look at that.
Crazy, he's scary looking, but
Wow.
Ah, very nice.
Wow.
I was gonna paint over him. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep him or not.
That's so beautiful.
Blue avians.
I have
Maybe.
other ones too, but yeah, those were my favorites.
Beautiful. So that is coming more and more now, the painting?
Yeah,
Yeah?
and I have
you-
to do it. I have to do it. It's
Very
like,
good. Very
yeah, it's if I don't do it, I don't feel good. So I have
And
all
you-
my paint stuff set up here. My granddaughter, I have paint stuff downstairs. My granddaughter paints.
good. And you
But-
feel to do it more with colors now than with the
Yeah.
pencil.
Yeah, I don't really
Nice.
draw that much anymore. I'm not really drawing. I'm now with the paints because I don't know. It just feels good.
Beautiful.
I could sit there for like this guy said to my husband, I said, oh, I'm gonna go in the other room and I'm just gonna do my tarot cards. So I did my tarot cards and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna paint. He was sleeping. I'm like, I'm gonna paint. I was here for 5 hours. It didn't even feel like 5 hours. It went by like that. I was like, oh man, I need to go to sleep. Yeah, so
Nice. That's
Yeah,
healing. That's a really,
and
really
yeah, it is. And then
healing.
my granddaughter, she started speaking light language.
Yes. Yes.
She was speaking because I speak it to her sister, the baby, and now I do toning with baby. So when the baby's really upset, I'll just go down there and I'll start singing and toning with her, and she calms down immediately. Now the baby, she's 4 months old. Now she's repeating to start to repeat what I'm doing. It's so funny.
Incredible.
One day, Aria was just sitting there and she was like, I don't even remember what she said, but I looked at her, I was like, what just came out of your mouth? She's like, I'm speaking light language. I'm like, yeah, you are. Oh yeah, it's a blessing. It's a
Beautiful.
blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing and brings so much hope to humanity because, yeah, children are speaking the light languages more and more. Tawa can tell you the same because his daughters are also talking the light languages. All the children, when I'm playing basketball, they start speaking light languages all of a sudden, and
It's
I'm like, what?
spontaneously. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
spontaneous. It just comes out.
Just come out, yeah, and they don't even know what they are. Yeah, I take it the opportunity to give them some let's say background about them. Obviously not too much because I don't want them to go back to their parents and say, look what this weirdo just told me there. And so I tell them just the information that is that they are able to sync and to integrate. Very easy information, but by enough for them to accept it and integrate it, and the rest is just joy and fun. And that joy and fun, playing basketball, brings so much joy and love also to each other. And that's all about, and that's what I've been doing more than anything, playing basketball, coaching basketball to them. I just go to this random park and they just come there. We never call practically each other. I have the number from 9 or 10 of them, but we don't even call each other. We don't need that. We just meet there randomly, and then yeah, they just became their coach. But it's like being a basketball coach. I became also like their tutor in light languages, or giving them some guidance also with their skills. And they are coming more and more in numbers, and this is part of what I'm going to do next when I move to Mallorca, to the island. That I told you already, that guys, that I will be doing that with teenagers, but it's already happening here in England. So it's so beautiful, and it's so something I wasn't expecting at all. And it was just me going out there, exposing myself, and just saying, yeah, welcome. They just come and say, can I play with your ball? And I say, yeah, you can use the ball, of course. And then they just start playing, and that's it. And then all that party becomes there like an incredible, nice party full of joy. And yeah, and I try to tell them about this basic advice about never to give up with things, because in basketball is something that you do. You shouldn't give up. You shoot once, you shoot twice, and so often children just give up after the third shot. And I say, no, like with everything in life, follow your dreams and keep practicing with love and determination, and you will get there to fulfill any dream, and things like that. Very simple things, but you can always use these opportunities to bring all your love and knowledge to the children, because they are also welcoming all that love from the adults. They want to hear these things. These things are refreshing for us, but also very refreshing for them, and they feel very supported with that. And it doesn't take any effort. It's just fun. It's a lot of love and fun, as you well know with your grandchildren, no, Alison? It's incredible, because I see you so young, and I feel practically unbelievable that you have grandchildren.
I'm not that young, but okay. Thank you.
You do look to be love, and your spirit is so much as well.
She's actually starting school in September. She goes the first day, and I'm like freaking out. I know it's good for her because she needs to be around other kids, but she's so little. She's only 4, and it's like, but her mother, they're looking to buy a house. They're going tomorrow to look at houses, and she found this school that's hands-on, and it's mostly outdoors, and they work with animals, but it has the state curriculum. Nice. And the school doesn't charge you. They go by donation. And I'm like, how are they supporting themselves? So she was talking to my son, and she's like, we got to get her in here, even if I have to drive her every day. Yes. And I'm praying that she goes to that school, because she'll be outside. She'll be with other kids. She'll learn different things. I mean, in preschool, they teach them how to cook for themselves. The regular schools here don't do that until you're in high school.
Montessori
it's a Montessori. Yeah. They have courses.
That was my dream, to put my daughter in one of those schools, but he is very difficult, and they're very, very far away, and they're super expensive. Very nice, they do just by donation. But for sure they have some support from the government or something like that. Or some sort of organization.
I was just surprised because every private school is so expensive, and this school, like, they're only taking donations. But she'll be going there from preschool till 9th grade, and then she'll have to go to high school. You know, but by that time.
Very good.
I'm so happy that you brought this forth, Alison, because this also gives to any person who is listening there also the knowledge and the awareness that these schools are out there. Some of them, as Veronica said, they are expensive. You still need to pay a lot of money, but as Alison says as well, there are some of them who are also already getting or being sponsored by some other organism or some other organization. So it's very important to talk about this, because that will bring also these organizations to do the same and to start also looking for sponsors, so that other children can also join these schools, which are the future, are really the future.
Yeah, they need to bring like meditation into schools and yoga into schools, because when I was going to school, and my son also, I mean, the attention deficit, and you were constantly in trouble because you couldn't sit in your seat. But I was better with hands-on. Like, that's how I learned. And America has to change their school.
Not just America.
The world.
Education system in general is just
the whole world. The whole.
Yeah,
I don't know if it happens to you, but in my generation, I was also like that. I was lacking of attention, not just because of the problems that I had at home with my parents fighting all the time, but also because when I was coming into the class, the subjects, they were not really something that I was enjoying. I enjoy, yes, biology, when they were talking about animals, nature, the way that the world is, all that things, they were always calling my attention. But other stuff like I used to call it the boring stuff. They were just tempting me to just don't go and play basketball instead. And that's what I was doing actually. And later on is when I started studying more seriously later on in my days. But yeah, I think also our generation felt the impact of the needing for a change of the educational system in the world. I think we were the first one to really notice it and say, okay, this is obsolete already. This is really old already.
Already.
We need an upgrade. We need an upgrade here in so many things. And yes, Arija.
Hi.
Hello.
Joined a little later, but as always, but I'm just always so happy to be here. Such a beautiful energy. Always just like feels like family, and there's so joyful quotes like that. Yeah, like so much joy, but I also been overwhelmed because I've been in a very like a different things happening, and I was just like falling asleep in between, and I felt like now a couple of times I fell asleep, like I was couldn't even like I just got to the beach and I was just like in the sunshine, like listening to this like so much gratitude. And but Alison said I actually even brought my paintings to the beach. I know you probably I don't know if you can see because of the light. That was like a recent one with like a very grounding quote.
7s.
8, like a 8s and 7s. I can't see anything. I don't know if you can see, but
yeah, we can see them.
Yeah, and same thing with painting. I can feel like that. If I don't paint, like I don't feel good. I'm like, God, what do you want me to do? I'm getting like anxious and like a lot of emotion, all different things. And it's like, okay, what do you want me to do? And like, okay, paint. And I paint, and it's like dissolves. Like all the energy is like it's just so amazing. And I also really called to start sharing that more as a personal code, as I've been kind of procrastinating, but it's like having a big kick in my ass for move from the place where I'm right now, where it's peaceful, but also it's been stagnant. And I told them what, you know, we talked about it, that it's a lot of shifts happening, and probably for a lot of us, for the Lion's Gate, so powerful, like just step in our power, step in our sovereignty, like that freedom, sovereignty, power. And yeah, it's so much energies, and so much big shifts. You probably feel it too. So I'm like about to move somewhere, I don't know where, literally like next phase. And I was like, it's so much uncertainty, but also so much happiness. And yeah, like painting light codes and that, all that energy paintings, like I feel that is, like as Sam said, like that big mission part too, because it's like anchoring in the physical. You like, you feel it and you go through it, and it's like you need to like anchor that codes in a physical form, and it's like that painting really what is helping. And also movement, a lot movement and painting, like, and singing, like three of this. So important too, like toning. Yeah, like she mentioned, is like super important, like toning, dancing, or like movement, like language movement, whatever you call it, right? And painting. I also was drawing more with markers, and I feel like better now, like switching into real paints when I have a chance. And yeah, just like I feel everything is like in alignment to like in that way. It's like I feel deeply that everything that she was saying, and about the schools too, for sure. Like yeah.
Yeah, we need that upgrade in the school, aren't we? Yeah, we do need that.
Time to like, I feel in that like I told you, is some moment to work with kids too, like with playing and developing light language skills, and like singing and painting and doing all that play, and just really help to develop from childhood to like really put them on a guidance, on a mission to help them understand everything what's happening to for them.
Thank you.
So important. Yeah.
Thank you, Arija. Thank you, love. Thank you for sharing. It's very important that people listen to these opinions, and to see that we are all going through these energies and feeling similar as human, as a collective. We are all going through these things, and we also feel these needs all together, the needs for change, needs to uplift many things and upgrade many things in the world. And we can start by taking actions ourselves. I also get this, my guides and I, we always get this thing going on and on. Take action, open yourself, open your hearts, and take action. Start by doing it yourself, instead of criticizing, instead of spending all your energies in criticizing others. Start exploring what you can do about it, and take action about that. But yeah, let's proceed now with the next intention, which is very important. And I'm gonna let it, Jan, I'm gonna let it express it by yourself, Jan, because you won't receive more or less than what you are asking for. And I want to make sure that you really express yourself and ask for what you truly need. Unmute yourself, love, please, so that we can hear you.
Okay, first I want to thank Wesley for that wonderful intention. I would like to remember.
And actually, I just want to say one thing as well, John. I could feel that you're really working with it. So like I would like to thank you, because I think you're a huge part of it. And actually I could really feel that connection that you're working with, which I'm going to bring you up again from the past to the future to the present. And yeah, it's like recognize that, because like that's huge. And yeah, so thank you.
Okay, I am, someone thinks they own me and my third eye, but right now what I would like to concentrate on is whomever hijacked my third eye, I want it back. never to be messed with again, and they can go to the light or whatever. That's what I would like to concentrate on. They are attaching all over me. I've been doing the mantra, divine light, divine holy light of God. And because that's who I am, and they can't have me. It's that simple. So, and I think they're the same ones that have hijacked my third eye.
Can I get a new one right now to you? Do you give me the permission to heal it?
Yes, all of you.
Sorry, with your permissions, with my friend, that is, I'm going to ask, that is, there's a stock of everything up there, okay? That is, if a chakra gets broken, you can ask from the storage anywhere. So that is, I'm going to get a new one for you, okay? This is with your permission, but I'm going to speak light language to activate it.
From everyone.
She wants it from all at once. Is that right?
Yeah,
Jan?
everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Sayatana namaya tuaka kiatana masayowa sayuwa tafaka kiatatana naewa tawa tuaka kawa tuaka kasuwa tatuna nashapatieta kiatuaka kake kiasatuata Tanamayata Mauayata Sabayatuaka Kayata Tuaka Kakuatana Amasiyata Sanuayatuata Bayatuaka Tunaka Kunayata Sabayasawa Sayawayatua Soyawayawa Yawayawa Sayata Iwatati Iwayawa Tuakatata Watatata Soma Maya Tuaka Akuatana Sayatuaka Uasayata Sambayatuata Namama Mayata Iwata Suakata Ambayatata Kawayata Sayata Tiyatuata Tanaya Namaya Samaya Asunata Sunata Sa Saniyako Kuwatatayatiyata Sambayatuaka Kawayata Oyatu Sambayati Batu Huayatayata Kawayatuata Kasa Siwa Satuata Ka Sayawatu Ayata
Ayata suya kayata shiru. Ayata mayaka yelanata su. Mayako yelanata sha. Ayata yako yelanata sa. Mayako yelanata ayako yelanata. Aha yukumanata sa. Ayata kananata sha. Amayako yelanata sa anata ka ayata kasa. Ashamayata kayanata katsuyanata kata samayata. Namana kayata suyata kashiyata sa. Iyamanata amayaka yanata suya kayata sayata shakayamanata. Anamayata yataya kuyanata. Amayaka yanata sa. Natakama natasa. Ayanata saka. Ayatama yatakaya sakatama takaya sakatama.
Hinna mahunna ese ishine yakuna sene Dana Dine sinte enta omahane. Isine kianta homa haini tahonda Doma sana. Dinika. Doma haneta namaho mai sini Shoneki neki tia nakune tia shianamo nesai. Hana hana. Hene shini neki anawa sayena mahumo. Shana haina tain tamaoma esiene kimosa. Hana hata homa sana desha. Hai hanas enekiantaki. Hotana.
Sanata saya wayata kiatata kuyuwa saya iya kuwa tunata fi papa sunata tanuata kiatana papa papa ya
Arnesia ini hini kientama humasa ini ni satarna sajiene kiamaha ene sawama ini hine kiatama hisana huma tasaini sawama hana kuanta tiene hiamahoane
Siwata sanho
ayata sakayata shumayata layata katsatata sumayata sana ayata layuto sumayata
siwata sanho
ayanata shumatata namayo loyata shukayanata
kayiwa saya
ayata iyalamayata namayata namoyata
Kuosa iwata tiwata payiwata napasuya tuwakatata titi
Chishana Waishana Otana Hina Satia.
Tatuna kama mama yatuata sakuata lakota kota tuna nabayuata satuata buya kuna kaka kiwata tatuata kasuata kasuayatata kiwata tata koya tuakata kiyatunaka konaka mama yasuata sabayuata Kiyatatatuatatata, kiwatatata, sapapa tuaka, kiyatatunaka, kunayahayata, asahuyatata, tunakata, kiyatatatata, tuatatatatatatatata, daya papa
Mayata Shwayata Yata Kayata Sumayata Shahayata Namayata Kayata Suyata Shayata Tutu Sumayata Kayata Sumanato Shukoyata Sumayakata Sumayata Shakata Malaya Uyata Sakata Eyata Shakaya Lanata Kata Sakayata Mayata Sahayata Mayata Kalana Mayata Shu Eyata Tamasakata Tashanaya Lata Matakayata Tasakamayata Tasuayata Ayalana Mayakayata Shuyata Kata Kayata Suyata Alayamaya Takashoyaya Takamala Hayata Somaya Mana Hayata Katasayata Heya Mana Heya Mala Tasamayata Heya Mana Heya Mashaya Kahayata Tasamahayata Mala Hayata Samayata Hayata Mahayata Shamaya Hayata Tukumala Tumaya Samayata Hayamata Shamahayata Samahayata Hanamata Kashahayana Hayana Hayata Samahayana Mahayana Shamahayata Hayata Heyamalana Matashaya Kayata Hayata Heya Matashaya Hayala Anama Hayata Hayata Sahamaya Kayalanda Maya Tayana Hayata Hayata Sumaya Kayata Shaya Yalana Hayata Hayata Sumaya Kayata Shamaya Takaya Hayata Mayata Sakaya Lanata Shumaya Kananata Ayata Shumayata Hayata Namayata Maya Quirna Tasa Ayatu Kumayata Kashwaya Lanata Katasona Mayata Eyata
Shakia Juanata, Ishi Huatana Kuana, Chikiapa Nawana, Usuata.
Kirata, kirata, mirata, kirata, karata, kirata, kirata, marata, kirata, kirata, mirata, koroto, koko, koko, koko. Wow.
Kihana tua shiana kuata. How are you feeling, Jan?
I had pressure in my throat here towards the end. And Tawa, whatever he was doing, I could do that for hours. It was intense. I enjoyed that. Yes. Thank you all.
Thank you to you, Jane.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Thank you.
It felt so good. It felt so good for everyone. And for those who are watching the video, these light languages work for everyone. I mean, even us that we are doing this service, we are benefiting from this. Light languages go everywhere. They are pure love, and that energy reach everyone. And we are also feeling that. And as we channel them, we feel also their benefits, and also we have visions, and we see a lot of things going on. I saw a lot of clearing, a lot of chakra balancing, not only in the throat, everywhere. I saw these beings like not even able to get any closer to you, because they were really shown the path to the light. And the rest is, they were saying the rest is about you raising your frequency, about you in the daily basis raising and keep raising your vibration. And that way nothing can get really attached to you anymore. And every time you do to a collective group, it's in your right to demand protection. It's in your right. You can ask for that, and you can either ask the whole group, and obviously if they are a good group, they are going to agree with creating that circle of protection for yourselves. If they are not that, like, let's say, a group from the light, they are going to deny that. And so that's also a good way for you to find out where you are and where you are getting into. But yeah, you can demand that in the beginning, and say, look, I really need this because I had experiences in the past, and I really would like to do this because it doesn't harm anyone. It's benefiting, it's gonna be benefiting everyone here. So let's do this. And you can do it in form of chants, you can do it with instrument, with music, or just simple prayers, or even not even talking. We don't even need to say anything. We just need to set the love and intention from within, and that's it's more than enough. I mean, a lot of my prayers comes from silence, pure silence, and I feel very cozy there in my silence. And so many magic things happen from that silence. So yeah, don't get distracted with the fact that we have to be always creating noise or vibrations in terms of music or things like that. They help, yeah, they do help. But you can also do things, many things also from silence, as long as you put the intention. Our intentions are powerful. We are the creators and gods and goddesses. So anything we set there with an intention is amen. Amen to that. So yeah, anybody else would like to say some? Alison.
Okay,
then
I
Tawa.
saw when we first started, I surrounded you with protection. I said my intention was for you to be protected. Then I saw a light coming from your star chakra, going into your crown chakra, blasting out purple out of your third eye, and then going down. There was beings around you that were working on you. And I also saw that your pineal gland, like I saw a pine cone being cracked. So it was like covered with, I guess, whatever, and it was being cracked open. And then, yeah, there was golden light around you. That was all protection. So before I even started, and then I was sending you Reiki healing. Yeah, and yeah, I just had the highest vibrational being surrounding you to help the group. So
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Tawa.
So for me, what I saw, it was it's funny what you resonate to that vibration and I send out. I think it's by the end. I saw it almost like a tribe really around you, surrounding you. And it's almost you were in the middle of that circle. And they were almost like singing to you to remember, how you are a precious being into that, you know, like you're like a precious thread into that web of life. But you need to remember that you are having your own experience, unique as well for a reason, in the way that it's time now to really stand into your sovereignty, your water of light, like all of us. No one is more advanced or more beyond anyone. Everyone got a different way of expressing self. Some will come from art, some come, the Latin language come easy, some it come from the translating the Latin language. We are all different. So it's really like that attention that you already put out there for us to all gather around you is almost like you've been the one taking action. We are here mirroring, but you are the one in charge here. Stand to your sovereignty. No one did. It's almost like let go of that old mentality of someone else will do the work for me. I need to go to a doctor. You are your own doctor. We just here been witnessing and being joyful to be able to witness you standing up into your sovereignty. So it's almost like, all right, I took action today and I decided to remove whatever it was here on my way because I want to see through my light, my true self. So it's really what I was feeling for you was really almost that share it up, and they were all around you, almost like, hey, rise up, waking up, rise up. We are all here with you. You are us. You are not below us. So that's from my heart. That's what I felt really for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tawa. And now Wesley.
I'm going to add exactly very, very similar to what Alison and Tawa was said, because that's what I was getting as well. It's like, yeah, like it's all about yourself. You have the power. And the other thing, like I'm going to say this for like on a collective level, when we work and we operate, looking to operate stuff, highest intention, and be very firm. It's you're working with your system, and it's working with you, and like the power is within you, And I think like for me, I think it's become very clear especially last month. It's all about you, and I'm not saying anything else, but like instead of external, it's like internal. It's all about like what's working with your heart, right? And if you want to clear out whatever systems, it's like connecting to right, what do we need to clear out here? What do we need to clear out here? And going internally and clearing out whatever you feel like you need to clear out. And then it goes back to again what the guys were saying. Like it is we are all coming together, and yeah, just don't forget how powerful you are. Like because yeah, we're all in this together, and we're all doing an amazing job. And yeah, for myself, I'm still learning. We're all evolving. We are all elevating. We're letting go of a lot of old programs. And I definitely think I know this is what I would get like this is what's kind of running through me. It's all about like kind of internal, external, like working on what you got and then just taking out whatever parts you feel you need to take back. Because I think it's a hard drive. I think it's like a computer. I think we're like computers. We need to take out, and it's more embodying you, your unique self, and then working with the power that you have. And then we can all work like we all kind of we're all unique and we're all individual. But then we're all hopping off with our source. It's our source, and it's amazing. And we're all a part of the one. It's the one system, but we're working off many systems then as well. And that's why I think it's firm, and I think it keeps coming up. It's like you like this, no one else knows you any better than you. And like whatever, if you think there's some outrun programs that's gone into your hard drive, yeah, it's like go further into yourself, so if you can. I know I like this very easy for me, because that's what I think that's where we're at. We're clearing out all these systems, and we're connecting to our unique being. It's our divine sovereign self. I think it's our divine sovereign self. We're actually connecting back into our divine sovereign self. We don't need any control system. We're actually connecting to a deeper part of ourselves. I don't know, to be honest, I'd be saying this stuff, it's beyond my logical thought. I don't know, it just comes out, so I'll leave it with that. And yeah, you're like, it's super stuff. Thanks, lads. And you're all amazing. You're all amazing.
You are.
Thanks very much.
As well, brother. We do connect very much in these healings and in these transmissions. It's incredible how many times we are doing a light language transmission, and I'm aware that I'm connecting with one of you, and this changes as we go on. I connect with Alison, then in another moment I'm with Veronica, in another moment I'm with Mona and her intention to help, and like this with all the energies working at once together, and that's so beautiful, so beautiful. And yeah, the only reason why I muted yourself, Jan, is because there is a background noise that we can hear here, but it's not because I wanted to silence you or anything like that. It's just because it goes on, and it's a little bit.
Maybe my fan.
It's the fan, no? Like doing.
I turned it up.
Thank you, lovely. Thank you. So yeah, another thing I saw that I forgot before to say is that they were also like taking the weight from your shoulders, weight from many years back, that you've been carrying in your shoulders because you felt that it was your responsibility to sort it out or to do something about it, and you have been building up all that weight there. And what I felt is the angelic realm coming to you, releasing that weight and expanding your wings at once, both of them at once, like doing this. And yeah, and actually after that I felt, because what the way I feel these things is like your body become my body automatically, and then I feel whatever you're feeling, and then It's how I start asking them, do this, do that, remove this, remove that, and that's how I work myself with the archangels. And yeah, and they were doing that. And after that, I felt completely light, like, oh my God, now she should feel lighter and lighter. If it hasn't taken effect just now, it will do later on when you go to sleep or when you set yourself into a state of more tranquility. But yeah, it will do. It will take effect that, and definitely they will be there with you all the time.
Wonderful.
What the
Thank you
guys
so-
say, I resonate 100% with them in everything. It's like they've been listening to the same song I was listening myself, and they just say this what I was listening to. Yeah, pero
What I did feel, apart of many things, you, James, are
silence.
so loved. You are so loved. And you go so much love and gentleness within yourself. And we need that. You need to open up that to the world because you got so much beauty within yourself. I feel a very strong connection with you. And I basically, I felt that amazing beings all around you, all taking care of you in a very gentle way, you know, because as we are all special, you are so special too as well. And we all have all to give something to the world, and the world is waiting already for your own gift. And you have to trust it because you got so much within yourself, so much. And none of what did happen in the past was your fault. It's not your fault. It's just was there to teach you something. And the time is now. The time is now, and you choose, that thing of, you know, like we have that urge that we have to share something. It's now, you know, and it's that great love that you go within yourself because you are protected. You are so special, you know, and you got so huge power, you know, so strong power, and you have to trust that because you deserve it and the world deserves you, you know. So just let it be, just allow it to be, you know. Nothing of the past is gone, future will come. Here and now, that's the real Jane. That's who you truly are, here and now. I love you, sister. And even though you got the beautiful blue light, you are inside of a kind of a huge bubble, okay, that is got so much healing light in there that I felt you like while we were in the transmission, I felt suddenly that space was surrounded of beautiful blue energy, and you were inside of that kind of bubble, that crystal sphere. So go for it, sister. You healed already. Believe in it.
Thank you, Veronica. They were also saying that we shouldn't all humans forget that when we are going down, when we are going through something that is tough or difficult, that is also part of training. It does seems like awkward to believe it or difficult to believe it, but every single thing, even those that we consider negative, they are really as part of our training. So they were trying to say, please do not forget that no matter how difficult they are, they will bring you always to a much better point than where you were before that happened. So we always go and we grow up, we raise We go to another version of us, which is even much better than the one where we left it. And when we started feeling like bad and started feeling that process of toughness and all of that, one is gone. When we deal with it, we become much more expansion, much more wider, much more connected to everything. And they were telling me this during this week, and they have told me again during this transmission. Please tell everyone here in the group and in the video, for the people in the video, to remember this always. So do not despair when you are going through difficulties, because they are equal to much better near future. And that's gonna happen. It's only temporal. It's only temporal that we go through that. But you will catapult yourself to another version of Jan that is gonna be mind-blowing, really. Maybe what you always dream of being. And that is what the direction we are always going to. We get there always, sooner or later, when we choose the path of love. We get always there. If we choose the negativity, obviously we are gonna sink and we are gonna get stuck, or maybe postpone the process or make it longer. But if we choose love, determination and light and positivism, we get there to that version of us that make us say what I really, and then afterwards we really say, oh, thanks God I went through that so that I am now here. And that is something that we tend to forget every time that we go in those downs again. It's like we are feeling good, we go down and we say, oh my God, this seems forever, this seems like it's gonna take forever, this is taking so long, and then we just don't want to be there for one more minute in that down. But yeah, they've been reminding me a lot this week and during this transmission that we shouldn't forget that everything is growing. Everything represents growing. Everything represents going up. We feel it as humans as up and downs, but in spirituality, for our soul, it's only up. It's only up, and that's the only direction we go. Up and expansion. So yeah, I hope these words bring some hope to those who are going through difficult processes, because these words, when I channel them this week, they really help me going through tough energies that I went through. Yeah, we are all there. And then when we gather in this group, we realize that we've been all there somehow, maybe 1 week ago, or maybe a month ago, or maybe before, or maybe next week. But we are all going through a lot and growing a lot. And means growth, means hope, means a lot to the collective evolution and ascension. Yeah. So maybe one more intention, and then we wrap up. And this intention will be today for Pinar. Do you have an intention for, or did you mention yours already?
I know that is actually, I can make an intention, dear friends. That is, Turkey is burning right now. That is, we have lots of fires. That is, we have been doing lots of healing, but I would love to put that intention back again for Turkey with you guys. That is, I would love to.
If you allow me, I'm going to add all the places in the world which are burning, and all the trees that they are cutting.
All trees, yeah. That is for all. That for the best of all. That is what is necessary for the goodness of the whole.
Yes, because they are also they continue to cut trees in the Amazon in a way that is incredible, just for the benefit of the wood that they only find there. Yes, and they call this type of tree, they call it balsa, and it's a very flexible type of wood that they use in many places in the world to create these aeolic fans, huge aeolic fans. Yeah, and they get it from one part in the Amazon, in the part of the Ecuador, in the Amazon Ecuador. Only in that area that tree grows up, and they are destroying the whole thing. But yes, taking the opportunity that this is happening in burning trees in Turkey, this happening in Ecuador. Let's send the intention for all the people who are dealing with these things, so that we can send them love and awareness, so that they can wake up and realize how much this is destroying our house, our home, and our planet. And you can see, I saw images where the orangutans and the monkeys, they were just running away as they were cutting the trees, and they were with the small children holding there and just having to run away just because they were destroying the whole area. And this keeps going every day, and in so many places in the world. I was lucky to see this documentary, but there's so much out there that they keep in silence, and that they do like in a black market, that we don't even know that is happening. So let's send this love to all these places and to all these people who are lacking of awareness of how important for the whole ecosystem, for themselves, for everyone, for their families. This is not only about enriching yourself and looking after your family. I'm sure that there is many other alternatives and opportunities out there that you can choose and do, because yeah, at the end of the day, is the house of everyone. This is our own planet for everyone. These boundaries are disappearing. In more and more people are awakening, and they are realizing how silly and stupid is all these boundaries that we have created along the history. They had a purpose at the time, at some point, but not anymore. We are realizing in our hearts that we are all the same species. We are humans, and we live in the same house, in the same home. So let's send this love and energy to everything that is breaking that balance in our home. Pachamama, Huna, Aseni Aquanata, Inia Juanta Ane Sianuata, Inaquata Chakaha Niawata, Eshe Kiaquatana Tuana, Echa Huatana Makuanata. Ese ni akuone aruana tiawanama. Esa nuata macha wajia na kuatana eshi awa. Kini achuone hanamatu onata ini amuana esha. Hana haini kini tahunta ishi anakuana hate. Sene ehi amoa tu anesi anawata ni anawatata. Masana wate ya huamata isetea. Hote shi ya kuotanama. Chianaqua, Pachamama, niti enite nitu amata esi anawana. Shene ki anakuana tasa. Chachana. Hanata chacha. Homa chacha. Homa chacha. Magina Juana Machani Gatai. Mama kutana kuchana eshena eshene takahata ene kete teki ya homa chana huanale ene shene ya kohata eshana katana esha so tachai ne tamachena wana ene kiki ya shama homa chana katana eshana kwa cha
Layana Umaya Tasahaya Mahaya Lahina Moya Shumaya Lahaya Namahaya Haya Lamasiya Hailana Haya Sumahaya Hula Haya Namahaya Nashua Ayala Muaya Lamaya Nahaya Mahaya Lahaya Sumanayata Umaya Layana Mahaya Shumaya Dalaya Tasamaya Nahayama Ulaya Nusumaya Tahayusha Umaya Tahayya Matahaya Aya Summa Hayatauna Hayata Summa Haya Hayola Umma Hayota Hayana Hayla Shuma Hayota Hayola Naisuha Umayanata Haya Muaya Sama Hayala Huyumaneyasa Aya Mayuta Muela Iyana Aya Mahaya Hayula Iyana Shama Hayuta Azuma Hayula Duma Hayata Sumaya Gayata Iya Uma Sanala Iyana Ayama Umayata Samaya Iyanama Umayala Hayana Shahayana Lahuna Umaya Sukuyala Ita Shumaya Umaya Takaya Lana Sumaya Taka Umaya Lam Umaya Sayata Hula Mahaya Natumahaya Sumaya Takayana Uyala Yanataka Hayata Motukayala Hayata Sumaya Yanala Haya Umayana Hayana Shuma Ataka Haya Anasa Tumalaya Takirnata Samayata Muirnataka Yutu Muyakalayanatasu Hayama Uyalanamata Umayalanaha Iyamata Shumayaka Uyalana Samayana Umayalana Umayala Siyalana Amayuma Hayalandasa Uyanata Umahayalaha Iyamahayana Samuyatakaina Ilama Umuya Shama Iyaka Samayata Kuyalana Ayata Shumayala Ayata Sumayaka Atakama Ilanata Shamayata Tata Asumayata Tata
Kuishana kaistine hekemana atoina hakatere hishtoina na osoto kuana hata ibarakene etina hata stoina kate utoire kine itoto kijesh katate osota ina na ekotote shikiri ikitere utototototoi kuina hata sakare kini kutoina mana atata barakane itotoina hata I sashana mana kutoina katate irama Shanana, to Sikina, Berekini, Originana, Itotaminata, Daito to Shunamana, Rustana, Uki, Rekinito, Katata, Rekini, Ushanana.
Kalana menkerino kurani dia tada Kuru nambo kana kolore paitira ai dia loa ai nai kolonere nyana Wanani sindi pena, non di kesti ori, kikere yere yenono, o anana, hikaya, ojo, apai, nanakayo, napaya, nashikara, moyete, yanambaya, yete, yeraru, Shai Nanaka Kera Deepa Kayu Nea Toya Mano Yera Nanahu Shayana Yea Kapalaya Nayano Ye Parananda Saranoye Nanda Kirana Nayera Nandoye Tapaye Akiri Saira Nana Saira Gloriana Ipakanaira Nanukare Nanda Ire Ranukare Sori Kanai Nanda Shora Nakore Maturika Ayene Nasuriara Yare
Su compore tira takai tiara tu puso ore tiara Himara tu puso yente karati akari kasari kasa Warika
Shikara
Mia Mia Ratite Kaya Turra Patiti Karati Tore Tupusu Ina Kare Titaku Ina Tamiratiku Ina Takari Tara Ula Tatita Harita mira soro kira tasmira teda aria sira Itace corita Rosso, Popolo corite, titicata. Rico, corito, corite, Dare sigareti, rakai, ubi, kali, tira, Ita karutu poso poroto kotekera, ari concurros, ari catente, curros, mira, takai, se caro tu puso, curros, mira, takai, te casa, cara tu si cara te capara ta puso poro tu. Imaratari si cara ta pronte, kira ta che se chiede casa cara ta capisira, takai, curros, si kai, cara tu puso. Hari kokoro to poso poi te cari sicuri chiara tu ore kai ti kata kari ti kata ore ti kaseri ta ka hai ka kuri ka sira ta kari ta kati karati ore ti kari ta ka ni kara tu kira ta kia mara ta tu kia ti kara tu pronto Kimbara che gente, seri di caranzo, arica serinti, para to cosore, mira, caro, Niente, dice Nerita, corre, tu siente, arramma che io tocco, roposo yenda, hareya, tareya, sareya, mareya, tareya, kaya, ya, 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 Rita, urra, tarra, tarra, arra, marra, tarra, ra, 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 ra,
Rapaleya Ranainia Ranaya Tash Tambayamia Tuire Oi Ranaini Karandaira Makoi Marani
Imasayente iakae karotueri carezo tirato se proficiente Ay, 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 ay. Tiedä, kuka Veera takaes, ne korpuutta teitä che teera tu che te cards questo che era takae
Yes, yes. I do understand what you mean. And yeah, wonderful. I mean, what I was feeling is that we were sending also this love to also these companies that, or these people that they could go there and sponsor these people and help these people to find other jobs and to because yes, many of these workers are also desperate to get some money, and so they just do the job, they get the money, they look after their families and things like that. And what we need to really get is the awareness in the people who are above, in the people who are running these companies, so that the other companies start sort of supporting them in other ways and maybe helping each other, uniting each other all together, so that they can find other ways to make money. Because yeah, awareness is needed in all these sectors of life. Is really, really, really a big scream out there. And yeah, planet Earth and Pachamama regenerate. She regenerates by herself. She does. She has the power to do that. But that doesn't mean that we should abuse of her. That doesn't mean, because she's giving us so much in exchange. She's giving us a place to live, a place to breathe, a place to have everything in our lives. So this is something that we should take into account and thanks her back by doing actions that support her and do not destroy her. So yeah, at the end of the day, planet Earth is much more powerful than humanity. Humans still go out there with the ego, believing that they will destroy everything. They won't. They won't. Even those who are so attached to darkness, they believe that they will destroy. They won't destroy. Planet Earth is so powerful and will regenerate. It has been demonstrating this over the millions and millions of years, with all the catastrophes that this planet has been through. So at the end of the day, we are destroying ourselves. We are not destroying the planet Earth itself only. We are trying, but we won't get there because it's more powerful than us. But yeah, it's a way to bring awareness to everyone, and to start being more grateful and show some gratefulness to our home, to this living being who is Pachamama and is there always giving us the opportunity to have this experience as humans here. Yeah, I hope that this transmission reach everybody in this planet, everybody, every heart, and everyone, so that they can start making some changes on this. I'm sure that it's gonna reach there because it always reaches. As we say, light languages, they have their own intelligence and they go where they need to go and they reach there. As Wesley does a lot of work multidimensionally, he's very aware because he's able to see all these things changing multidimensionally, and it's so wonderful when he shares with me all these visions that he sees, and when he passed that love into my heart, saying, "This is happening, brother. This is happening," and I can see it. And his way of talking to me tells me that there is no doubt about it, and that is very supportive for myself. Because I don't have the ability that he has so developed, and that makes me very happy. And all of you have some skill that I don't have, and it's complementary to mine. That makes me be more and more happy every day. I am so glad that Pinar came to join us. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. You are very welcome to come every time you like. We are here, as we say, every first, second, and third week each month. The fourth week, we usually rest. If the month has 5 Thursdays, we rest the last one. And yes, oh, look at oh, hello, lovely, hello, beautiful. This is our future. Our future here is gonna change so many things, so beautiful. Wow. Yeah, children, as we were saying before, they are responding, they are channeling, they are bringing their gifts, they are taking already the action in a very early age. Adults finally are letting them act, not having to wait for them to reach 18 years old, like we've been restricted to interact in this planet. Like there are more and more children who are led to do their wishful actions, and they are getting out there, and that also represents a lot of hope for me and for humanity. But yes, and when I see these babies, wow, they're going to bring incredible things. All children are. They are gonna be the ones at the top very soon. They are going to be the ones at the top. Thanks God for that, because we need that, and they will need the support from the adults so that we can let them do that change in the system. We should put our egos a little bit more calm and let them do what they are feeling the call to do. So adults listening to this video, please start opening your hearts more and more, and let the children do their calls, what they feel in their hearts to do. Thank you all. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Vero, Wesley, Alison, Tawa, Pinar, Harija, and Mouna. Thank you from my heart. And have a wonderful week, all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks, lads.
Thank
Peace out. Sanuia tuaka tunaka bayata ha sabahu. Aho. Thanks, lads. Ayawata tuakatana naniwa tuatana maya tuaka.
Bye, lovely.
Bye, lads. Peace out.
Night,
Lovely week.
Bye, lovely.
Bless you.
Bless you.